My pranams to all Atmajyotis. I welcome one and all for today's session on parables. Parables are short little stories to communicate some aspect of spiritual truth. First, let us understand the story of Narada. We have heard this term called Maya. Okay? What is this Maya? There is a beautiful story in Puranas. Bhagavan Vishnu and Narada were walking near a seashore, enjoying the breeze of the ocean. Narada is very proud. He says, since I am with Vishnu all the time, I am not affected by Maya. I am free from Maya. So he tells Vishnu, your Maya can affect anybody. Vishnu Maya, it's called Vishnu Maya. Maya can affect anybody, but it cannot affect you because I am very close to you. I am with you all the time. So Vishnu smiles. Narada, I am very thirsty. Can you get me one glass of water? So Narada says, yes my lord, I will just bring in no time. There is a nearby village, I will go there and get some drinking water from the village. He goes to the village, he knocks at the door. One beautiful lady opens the door. Narada is stunned. He has traveled all over the three worlds. Okay, he has seen many women, he has seen many places, but he has not seen any beautiful girl like this. He forgets Vishnu. He forgets drink water. He, instead of asking for water, he says, will you marry me? Then she says, who will marry you? You are like a dasappa. You are a sage walking in the wandering. Okay, who will take care of me? Who will take care of children? Okay, I need a house to stay. I need people. I need money to live. Who will take care of me? Narada says, don't worry. I work very hard. Okay, I will take care of all those things. So far, being with Vishnu, he didn't have to do any work here. All that he was just enjoying singing bhajans and kirtans. Now, no, I will take care of that. I will do that. Then she says, okay, on the condition that you will take care of me and my children, I will marry you. So he marries her. Now Narada has forgotten Vishnu. He has forgotten God's name chanting. Okay. He has started working in the agricultural field. Every day he goes, okay, start working as a laborer, earning some money. Then works very hard, morning to evening, morning to night, earns some more money, then buys some agricultural land. Now he has become the owner of the land. In the meanwhile, they have 6 children also. The time has passed. Narada doesn't even remember Vishnu. Narada doesn't remember Maya. Narada doesn't remember Vaikuntha Loka. The children and the family is keeping him busy all the time. One day, there's a flood, a huge rains and flood. In that flood, Narada's family and the children are washed away. Narada starts crying. Oh God, what you have done to me? Okay, my dear wife, my dear children have gone. Then he remembers Bhagavan Vishnu. Oh Vishnu Bhagavan, what you have done to me? So far he has forgotten Vishnu Bhagavan also. Then suddenly Vishnu Bhagavan appears in front of him, smiles. Did you call me? Huh? Did you call me? Narada says, what you have done to me? What happened to my family? What happened to my children? Then Bhagavan Vishnu says, what happened to my glass of water? So then suddenly Narada remembers, he went to fetch a glass of water. He took a glass of water, he got married, he has children, and many years have passed, 30 years have passed. But Vishnu says, 5 minutes back he went. From Vishnu's point of view, there's only 5 minutes. From Narada's point of view, 30 years have gone. This is what Maya is about. Okay? We get into, Narada was in Vaikuntha Loka, a blissful, there's no time, there's no space. All enjoyment all the time, blissful. He goes to fetch a glass of water, and he is attracted by that lady. So then he has got trapped into the attachment. Then he starts working hard to earn money. The time has passed, 30 years have passed. The rain, the flood, everything have washed away in that. The family is washed away. Then he remembers the name of God. Don't we go through all this? In a small scale, every day we experience this in dream. In our dream is a miniature representation of what happens to us in the waking state. In the dream, suddenly we sit in a flight, we sit in a plane, and we go to foreign countries, we enjoy something. Okay? Sometimes we get married, sometimes we have children also, we become old also, we may die also in the dream. In the dream, we may spend one lifetime. In reality, from the waking state perspective, from breaker's perspective, dream is not even 2 minutes. The 2 minutes of dream is like 20 years of your life. In the dream, you may spend 20, 30 years getting born, going to some places, getting married, having children, and dying. All those may happen in a dream. The dream time is very different. Dream time is maybe 30 years. But from waking person's perspective, the dream time is only 2 minutes. Correct? So the time is changed. The time has appeared. A Maya means time appears. Very different time. A time scale appears. A very different time. A waking person's time is different from the dreamer's time. So similarly, Maya means first is time. Then space. So you go to some place, some forest, some cities, which are not there. Which are not there, nothing is there. A place appears. The people appear. And you fall in love, you fight with somebody, marry somebody, divorce somebody, okay, you are fight with somebody, all those things happen with the people. So the place, time, people appear. And you are attracted by them, you have forgotten your nature. You have forgotten that you are the waking person who is walking around in Bangalore. You have become a different personality. You are living in a different world. You are living in a different time frame. But all those things appear to be very real in your dream. So for Narada, the dream girl, the dream children, everything appeared very real. The time also changed, 30 years. From Vishnu's point of view, not even 5 minutes are over. So from waking state persons, the time is only 2 minutes. But in the dream, you are spending 30 years. You are getting married, having children. All these things happen in your dream. Your dream is an example of Maya. But on waking up, you find that there is nobody in the dream. There's no foreign country, no flight, no place, and there's no dream character also is not real. And people whom I met, you fell in love with a girl in the dream, you married and have children, they are also not there. None of them was real. The time was not real, the place was not real, okay, the people were not real, you were not real. This is what you learn from the dream. The waking dream is your Maya. You are in the Maya, in the waking dream. This is like a dream situation where the place is appearing, the body is appearing, okay, your relationships, family appearing, you are working very hard to earn something, you have attachments, fights, love, hatred, war, and this dream in the waking state what you are going through is called Maya. Maya means Yama iti Maya. What is not there appears to be there. It appears to be very real. Then only when the trouble comes, Narada remembers Vishnu. When the trouble comes, you remember God. Sankata Bandaga Venkatramana. So we have to wake up from this waking dream called Maya. That waking up from the waking dream called Maya is called Mukti or freedom. Right now, all of us are having a dream, a collective dream. What you have to recognize that all this is just an appearance in consciousness. I am that consciousness. I am one with the consciousness. Consciousness is Vishnu, Narayana. So we have left that Vishnu, Narayana and participate in the dream world. That's called Maya. To go back to the consciousness, to wake up from this dream is called Mukti. Whatever you are experiencing in this dream, none of this is real. That's why Maya is called Yama iti Maya. Yama means what is not there appears to be real. It appears to be very real. Yama iti Maya. Of course, when we are in the Maya, we have to do whatever is required for us to make a living. Okay, we cannot be in the Maya and say this is Maya. We have to come out. We have to wake up. Wake up through meditation and spiritual practices. Once you are dreaming, the dream is real. Can we wake up from this dream and realize God, Bhagavan, Vishnu as our consciousness? Yama iti Maya means what is not there appears to be there. So this actually in the modern day you can understand in a different way. We go to a virtual reality show, 5D, 4D show. There you put a goggle and sit in a chair. Then that whole thing starts moving. A projection happens. You are sitting on top of a mountain and starts falling from the mountain. You feel your heartbeat increases, your pulse increases. You feel as if everything is real, but nothing is real. It's all virtual reality show. You are sitting there only. That virtual reality show is called, in English it's called virtual reality. Virtual means false, reality means appears to be real. So in Sanskrit, virtual reality is called Maya. Yama iti va Maya. Yama means what is not there appears to be there. Virtual reality is called Maya in Sanskrit. All the while you are one with consciousness, you are one with Narayana, you are one with the Atma all the time. You are never moved, but you are dreaming that you have gone all over the world, getting married, having children, having a job, losing a job, everything. So wake up from the Maya. Any questions?